Hey guys, it's Marcus from Learning with Marcus here to give you a new Japanese episode. So let's get to it. In this episode, I'm going to teach you this conversation. IRASHIMASE. Sa, DOZO. EJAMSHIMAS. OKEY uchi desu ne. Arigato. Demo, furui desu. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, the first sentence we're going to learn today is IRASHIMASE. Sa, DOZO. Which means welcome, please come in. The first part of that sentence was irashaimase, which is the formal way to say welcome in Japanese. You can say irashai if you want to be informal. But just to be safe, we'll use irashaimase in this form. The next part is sa, which means now. But when combined with dozo, it can mean please come in. So, altogether, that would be irashaimase, sa, dozo. Now it's your turn. Okay, let's move on to the next phrase. Okay, the next phrase we're going to learn today is EJAMSHIMAS, which means in English, thank you for inviting me. It doesn't have a direct translation in English, but it's pretty much the main idea of this phrase. That was EJAMSHIMAS. You can also say EJAMSHIMASHITA when you're leaving, which can mean thank you for your hospitality. So, now it's your turn. Say EJAMSHIMAS. Very good. Now let's move on. To say you have a big house, you say OKEY OUCHI desu ne, which you're literally saying you have a big house, don't you? So let's break this down. OKEY means big. OUCHI is the formal way to say house. And desu ne means don't you? Which usually you just say desu ne to ask for agreement. So altogether, it would be OKEY OUCHI desu ne. Now it's your turn. Say OKEY OUCHI desu ne. Very good. Now let's move on to our final sentence. To say thank you, but it's old, you would say arigato, demo furui desu. In Japan, when they get complimented on something that they have, usually they try to deny it. So you'll hear something like sore hodo demo, which means not hardly, or mada mada desu when they compliment you on your Japanese, which means I still have a lot to learn. So the sentence was arigato, demo furui desu. As we learned, arigato means thank you. Demo is one way to say but. And furui means old, and des, you can guess, it means it, R, or M. So, altogether, it would sound like this. Arigato, demo furui desu. Okay, now it's your turn. Say, arigato, demo furui desu. Awesome. That's the end of the lesson. Try to follow along as I recite the conversation. Irashaimase. Sa, dozo. EJAMSHIMAS. OKEY OUCHI desu ne. Arigato, demo furui desu. Thank you so much for watching, but before I go, please leave comments down below so I can do a language-related question and answer. And I want about 7 or so questions, but if you see that there are already 7 questions down there, feel free to ask your question, because I will either add the questions in the video or directly answer it in the comments. Okay, until next time, I'm Marcus, teaching you guys languages easily.